What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's Gigi and I'm back with another video. So I've been stalling to do this one. I'm not going to lie, but you know what, I'm here to out myself today. Like, no more stalling. Why am I Gigi YouTuber? Like, why am I stalling? So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. If you've been here before, I love you genuinely. Like I always say, like, comment, share, I know you guys know what to do. Tell a friend to subscribe. And yeah, let's get into this video. I don't want to waste time. I just want to gist, because this is what I love doing. I know you guys missed a one-on-one, and I know you're shy to say, but no problem. So I'm going to be gisting you guys about my most embarrassing moments. I think I have two that if you hear it, just be like so it's just basically like a story time of like the two most serious embarrassments I've actually faced. The second one is not so bad, but you see this first one, you guys brace yourself. You'll be like, is this who I'm a fan of? Okay. So first of all, let's just start with, I feel like I should be one of those girls in all those advertisements for like them. It's so weird because I'm filming with my host and I feel like people can hear me and it makes me so shy. Okay, but as I was saying, I feel like I should be one of those girls in those advertisements for like period advertisements, like pad, like, you know, all this stuff, because my story just inclines with what really goes on. Like, you know how they usually start with this adverts, like, okay, I think I remember a girl coming out from a bus and she had like period stains, and they'll be like, oh, something, if you don't want that to be you, use this, use that. They should call me, because what I go through in this life, you would never think, you will, as in like literally you will close eye for my embarrassment. But why am I stalling? Let's get into this video. So story number one. So in my secondary school, we used to go for this exam, like it's called the Olympiad exam. I think most of you guys have heard about it. So we went to write it somewhere in my state. So like it's like different schools come to write an exam. I think I was doing math as at that time, or biology, I don't really remember. So it's like Olympiad for different subjects. I think most of you would have heard of it. So different schools came and everything, but that day also happens to be the first day of my period, right? And it's like with me, a lot of stuff goes on. Like, you see the cramps thing, like when they say that people that can die from that thing, I feel like I fall in that category. So I'm so sorry about this, but I don't know why it's making like so much noise, but I'm sorry. Anywho, let's go back. So I feel like I fall in that category. So I have like horrible cramps. Actually, just the first day for me though. So that also happened to be the day of the competition, and I don't know if I was like, now I think about it, I'm just here like, oh, was I aware I was like, I had my period before going there, or did I think I could be a champ? Because whatever I thought was really stupid. We had the whole thing planned out. So we got there and it's like, it was really fast. Like I was like, okay, no problem, like you can hurry, you can do this, Gigi, you can do this, you can do this. So we're sitting down, like the way is like a public school, that's where we go to write, and they're like different classes based on the subject you're writing. So in this class I was there were like different people, I don't want to mention schools, but there were different schools of my states there and everything, because like different people, it's like different schools writing. I don't know how to put it basically so you guys can understand. It's like, okay, this school's people that are writing maths, this school's people that are writing maths, this school. So I was representing my school and some of my few other classmates. So in the midst of the exam, kind of like halfway through it, I don't really remember, this happened like what, I think my SS2, I don't really remember honestly. So in the middle of this exam, guys, I already had severe cramps, but I don't know, sometimes I still feel like I can champ it. I can like be a champ, but I feel like I'm at this stage in my life where I already know that you can't take it. Comes, I go to drugs, like straight. I don't want anybody to tell me, no, don't worry. I know me, I know my body. So I'm not a champ anymore. So back then, I don't know what made me feel like I was going to be a champ or something. It was like, I was just telling myself like, okay, you can do it. So my stomach was excessively, like I felt like I was being stabbed. Like I just had to stay and somebody was stabbing me. It was so horrible. And it's like it's like I feel like with that kind of pain, like I couldn't think. You feel me? So I was having such a hard time. So I ended up calling like one of the teachers and something. I ended up calling one of them and I'm like, okay, like ma, I'm kind of in a situation, I'm having cramps and everything. So I kind of accelerated. I don't know, I think I accelerated I finished writing fast, but I think it was one of those exams where like they will always tell you to wait inside the hall. I don't really remember facts, but I don't want to say rubbish, but I'm just going to give you the gist basically. So the woman was like, okay, give me a second. She now went to go and call the madam. Madam now came inside. I don't know how she thought she was being slick. It's like, honestly, women be doing women dirty, but let's leave that. Madam came inside and she was like, oh, are you the one having dysmenorrhea? Madam.
Give me gap, let me kill this woman. Why I forgot my gun? I for shoot this idiot. Oh my God. Die immediately.
Do you like menorrhea, menstruation? Like, who do you think will not correlate it? And there were boys in the class. It's not like this is an all-girls thing. Different people. It's not, if it was my classmates, like, no biggie, because we're all comfy. This is like different schools, different people that I know, people that we form for, people that hate our school, people that, you know how this school beef is now, like, oh, this school, they used to form, this school, In my head, I was like, did this woman think she was being sleek? Like, what do you mean, are you the one with, like, this menorrhea? Like, obviously, in the midst of boys, who do you think will not understand? And everybody just turned to look at me. I said yes, man, because at that point, it's like, sometimes when you're in pain, you don't think. I mean, I wasn't even thinking about how embarrassing it was. So she said dysmenorrhea. At least she did not say, like, it was just really weird. It's not like it's such a bad thing. It's just really weird where it's like they're outing you like that in public and like everybody's there, like everybody's just staring. Because I feel like at some point I thought I was going to cry. Like I was having severe cries. People already looking at me, trying to tell me sorry and all this stuff. No problem. I said, okay, no problem. She was already embarrassment phase 1. I thought that was over. And I told her that like I wanted to leave, like I wanted to go and stay outside because our teachers were waiting for us and the school bus were going to take us back. I'm sorry guys if I'm rapping, but yeah. So school was going to take us back, so let me just go and sit down outside, right? Only to, obviously, like you have to be slick now, like when you're standing up. So I was like, okay, trying to like, peep, like if I had like, stay in the chair or anything. And it's a white chair, you guys know those regular white plastic chairs now. I peeped. Hey. So embarrassing. You guys, I literally stayed in the chair and it was a white chair. So already you picture it as a class. I'm kind of like behind towards the wall. And there was a woman like kind of waiting for me in front to like come to her like submit your papers and everything, blah blah blah, get me a drug. Only for me to peep and I'm in a situation. Luckily for me, I kind of always carry my school sweater, so I tied it around my waist, stage 1. There was no way now I was going to leave that place and leave the chair there. Because if I leave the chair there, it has, on it, like, so even if I go, people that did not even know what dysmenorrhea was going to figure it out. I'm like, Jesus. People that cannot stand the sight of blood will shout, Jesus. Like, you really never know. So I was just like, Jesus Christ. Hey, don't call Lord's name again. Okay. But I was really freaking out in my head. And I kind of like called the woman back and I was like, okay, ma, I kind of had, like being slick, like, okay, maybe the first time, maybe she thought she was saying dysmenorrhea, like, obviously, everybody in secondary school, like, you should be able to connect the dots, make sure that she was being slick, like, big grammar, rather. So I was like, okay, this one, like, ma, I'm in a bit of a situation here. I've kind of like, stay in the chairs and everything. She's like, okay, no problem. Stand up, I'll carry it and follow you outside. Hey, madam, where do you see that happening? Where? Hi, at that point, I kind of wanted to leave the hall because like everybody kind of stopped their exam to even be looking at me. So I just gently, tied my sweater around my waist and I walked back. I walked outside of the door like this towards the door. So I kind of like, it's funny, my position honestly is the devil. I was at the end, so I kind of had to walk to the front, pass the people behind me, walk to the door, pass the people, like, see, I was showcased. That was all I had to say. Thinking that was all. Do you guys believe that I turned my back to see the woman behind me? This woman was carrying this white chair like this on her head. She thought she ate. I couldn't, at that point, like, my mouth is like, Madam, where's your girl code? Are you being wicked at this point? Do you not like me? I said, okay, sometimes I kind of understand her situation. What would she have done? Would she have started cleaning it there or what? But it was just the like carry it on top of my head type of situation. I was literally walking behind me. Obviously, I'm walking in front. I'm in visible pain. There's a chair. There's a sweater around my waist. Everybody connect the dots. Nobody's done. You guys, it was really not funny. It was such a sad ass situation. It was so, like, when I tell you, like, I was so embarrassed. It's like, could I have like taken that pin and just sat down there and then waited for everybody to go? It's like I was in so much pain. It's like at that point, it's like, who else can relate? It's as if you're not thinking. You're not. I said to you, you're not. Like, you don't. It's like my house, like, I don't care. I just want to breathe. Like, I was just if I could go back in time, I don't even know what I would have done, but it was just not funny at all. Like, with the whole outing me, I was like, woman, did you just do this to me in front of people? Do you know, we went home, holiday, everything, I went to church, and I met my friend. She's like, oh my God, I heard about you, and you had, like, you know, a whole messy situation. And I'm like, where did you hear? She's like, her school. Obviously, this is like the school that's kind of known to have like a little bit of beef with my school. It was not a funny situation, but I feel, but what would I do? It's a natural thing. It is side eye. It is. It's a natural thing. Like, there's nothing I was going to do. Though I feel like sometimes I try to think of what better way to have avoided that whole situation, but there was nothing I was going to do. What was I going to do? Like, what? You was not even trying to help me. My friends were in distress. Like, everybody was just, hey, sorry. So the whole thing shall pass. So that's embarrassment story number 1. That was really hard to share, but I think I've gotten over it. Being like, I know there are lots of people that have gone through all this stuff, so you're not alone, and I know I'm not alone too, so I really don't care. Like, sometimes you know, this thing, like this cramps thing, like it's like it's demonic because it's like, do you know, I went outside, maybe it's the fresh air, maybe it's the embarrassment, but I wasn't having cramps again. So sister told me why you chose that day, why you chose the day where I was writing an exam, why you also chose the day where I was in public in front of other schools, men and women, to embarrass me. Like, but you know what, let bygones. How many years ago? No problem. Situation number 2, story time number 2. So story number 2 is another situation similar to this. So I was writing GCE. Like, for those of you that don't know what GCE is like WAEC, but I don't know if it's for older. I don't really know, but it's like a WAEC standard exam, so you can use GCE to enter university, I think. So I was writing GCE because my parents kind of wanted me to just have like the whole like feel of what, you know, like the whole WAEC thing would be. And honestly, the way I flopped that exam even made me more scared for it, but that's not the story. I'm sure if I'm not looking at the camera, I don't know, much shy. You guys, anyways, this is my hair, like literally extension free. Like, who's that? Gigi. Who's that? Gigi. Okay, we're cutting this part out. So this story number 2. Also, like, this one was kind of like unavoidable. So I was going for one of my papers, for the GCE exam. And I went with a friend because like he was also like writing, what's it called, like the exam. So we kind of like leave school, go write the exam and come back to school type of thing. So okay, that day I'd started my period like every other day, like another, you know. And the first day is always like terrible for me and everything, with cramps and all the stuff rather. So like we're kind of like chilling in the morning. Me, I already started crying. There's one thing I cannot do is to not cry. So I don't know, somebody help me. Is there any drug to depress crying? Because I fall in that category of hot tears when I'm in pain. So I was already crying. In fact, I in public, it's a very funny thing, but like literally like squatted and my head was in my arms and my hand rather, and I was just crying. I said, God, why me? Take this away. See, I'm the biggest prayer warrior on this period. I'm telling you. Okay, but honestly, I was in pain. And my friend, now you know he's a guy, but for some reason we're like all cool with our class guys in a weird ass way. So like it wasn't really a big deal. Like with them, it's like they could always help in situations like this. It's like nobody was, you know, like ill type of thing, because we're always like really comfortable in my class. But I don't know if it's just my class, but anywho, like, so like he knew about it, and like obviously I'm cramping. I just said when you're having cramps, and they kind of like connect to those type of thing. So it was like, oh, don't cry, you're crying here, you're crying here. Which one is here? Anywhere me I'll cry. I was invisible pain. We go into the exam hall. You guys, the way that door just closed there, I swear you think somebody's inside pushing it, but I swear I'm the only person in this room. God guide and protect me. Okay, so like we go into the exam hall, I started writing. I was having cramps, like literally unbearable cramps, but I still, like, with this exam, I tried to push. So my mindset was, you know, hurry up, because with this one, like, you can submit and go, hurry up. I finished writing, and this, honestly, I swear to you that I'm not lying in this in this story. They're very funny and also sad as at that point, but now I'm really over it. Like, so I was trying to hurry up to submit the exam, like submit the paper and leave, because, like, honestly, when you finish, you can go. Oh more, I finished this paper. Hours remaining before this thing to finish, because I was accelerating now. So you see, had a good hour and before this exam could finish. Only for, obviously, like, normal instincts, like when you're about to stand up, you know, you peep a little, and there was nobody to help me, right? Only to see that, like, I kind of stay in this chair again, and this was a white chair. I don't know why I'm always, like, in these situations. I don't know I'm always in these situations. I don't know why, but as painful as I was just here thinking, like, goodness, again, it's like there's something wrong. I was just there like, hey. So now, obviously our invigilator, I think, was a lady, but honestly, I was really you can't even fault me for even being scared of telling anybody before, because this one, you know, me writing GC, old, young, like, see, it would have just been too, like, and I already said making friends, it would be too embarrassing. I cannot. And there were people that were there trying to, you know, raise me and all this nonsense. So it was really crazy. So I did not tell this woman. I just generally sat down like this to waited hours in pain for the main exam to finish, and I kept on pretending like I was writing. So I was not the last person to submit. Obviously, I told, like, my friend that, like, oh, I was done since, but I'm in a bit of a situation here and everything. So after everybody submitted, it was really only me now, and I'll give the woman my paper. Right, no problem. So only for, you know, obviously I started submitting. I wanted everybody to kind of, like, leave the class because everybody just goes to buy food after the exam type of thing. So I just kind of wanted to, like, submit my paper, be alone in class, and, like, clean the chair and, like, just clean my mess and everything. Only for this guy that was checking me to now come and sit down beside me. Yeah? Okay, what are you doing here? He came and sat and was like, hi, like, what's up? Please, can I talk to you? And honestly, I'm not mean. Like, we all just, I feel like I may not necessarily be the nicest person, but when it's a guy that's checking me, like, I don't know how to put it. It's like, I'm always too scared to embarrass people, like, in all those kind of situations. So normally my instinct to be like, oh, like, I don't really want to talk now, but this was like, no please, no, and I was like, oh, like, he was literally shocked, and I'm like, no. And it's not like I don't, obviously on a normal day I won't want to talk to him, I just avoided it, but, like, I won't have been like, no, like, it was like a no, Oga go, please go. And I said, oh wow, like, everything. I was like, wow, just go. He shall left me in the class, so I was able to clean up my whole mess and everything. This one wasn't that bad because you know, like, I was still able to, like, use sense and figure the whole thing out. I literally thought that guy would have, like, begged me to still have a conversation with me and everything. More, I just, like, when I say I thank God that he left, like, and I was able to, like, figure out everything, because those relators, who really cares about you? Top. So that was, like, that's basically story number 2. This one was not so messy. So I tried to call my mom, because the place we write the exam is, like, kind of close to my house. So I called her, and, like, with all these situations, I don't know if it was the cramps or the sadness or the embarrassment of the whole situation. I just called her. I was like, mommy, please come and pick me. Like, I had a messy situation. I had to go and change and everything. I just started to cry. I don't know. Me, I cannot talk when I'm crying. Don't even tell me sorry. If you tell me sorry, say, hey, let it flow. I just started to cry. I was like, just come and carry me. Oh, come and carry me. Please let me just go and change in the house. And I was able to clean up and everything. It's just really messy. It's really crazy. I can't even believe I'm even saying it, but it's like, I don't know if it was too TMI, but that's basically it. Honestly, I just wanted to just with you all, you know, tell you stuff so you guys have a little bit of insight about me. So yeah, that's pretty much, you know, everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like that door has behaved again. You guys, I'm about to leave it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it was fun. I hope you stayed to the end. If you did stay to the end, maybe you should comment. Let me catch on my own loyal people. Comment a double red hearts. Okay, so let me just know that you stayed to the end. So yeah, if you did stay to the end, I love you. Even if you didn't stay to the end, you better come back again. Love you. Like, subscribe, share, turn on your post notifications so you get notified, and tell me whatever you guys want to see on my channel, because you know, we're family now. So love you guys. I'll see you in my next YouTube video. And I'm giving plenty kisses. Bye.